Alright, let's go live. Let's get it done here. Oh, you know what? Let me update that really quick. I don't want anybody to see what I've done here. And we'll hang out for a little bit while we wait for everybody to show up here. Short range, decline. Turkey got himself right into third place with that. Nice. Okay. All right. Let's scale this back to that. Can I get that right? Okay. Nikki B, what's up, man? 24-hour stream. We finished it right around $2,000. I had a couple people afterwards that donated some stuff. Got some stuff going on Patreon. So I think when it was all said and done, we finished right up around 2,300, which is fantastic. That allows me to go and speak with multiple different lenders. I'm waiting to the end of this week to see what Kawasaki's going to do. Because if I don't have to borrow the money, I don't want to. But what it will do is it allows me to not get strung nearly as thin, and I'll actually have the money to like pay for the bike and then have like that $2,000 not left over, but like it pays for travel down there to go pick it up, pays for taxes and tags and fees when I get it. So there's like a lot of stuff that is really going to help out, and it's really huge. So it's like shout out to all you guys for being a part of that and continuing to support me, because honestly, I don't know that I would be able to get there without it, so it's really helpful. Wicked Aqua's in the house. What's up, dude? L1913G. How you doing, buddy? Mean Cat's here. Sox is here. Philippe's in the house. Nitro's here. Tetsu's always kicking it around. Nahindra boy got the live notification. Clicked it anyway. I love it. I love it. Good to see you guys. Guys, it's going to work out because we're going to manifest it to make sure it does. We're definitely going to, you know, speak it into existence. And I really, like, I'm a religious guy. I'm not going to push that on anybody, but there's things that are put in your life for different reasons. Sometimes it's stress so you can grow from that and become stronger. But in this case, there's a story and there's an experience that I received from the bike burning down and doing that. But in the grand scheme of things, there's this other amazing machine that was put into my path. And that would have never been in my path had that not happened on the other end of things. And it happened in such a way that it's going to like literally make me whole. Like, I'm not going to take a loss there. I potentially am going to come up, like, because I bought it at a really good discount. And so I should be able to be made whole for what it's worth, not what I paid. And then with my parts and everything else that get worked into that, it has potential to be really a pretty big boon, and it'll put me into this next bike with less than half of the note on what I owed, probably closer to a third of what I owed for the other bike, and so my payments will be a lot less. It'll alleviate a lot of the financial burden that I incurred by doing that, so it'll allow me to take different trips with the bike, have a little bit more spending money to invest in streams and giveaways and stuff like that. Because you guys know that I always like to put up my own money for stuff and encourage people. And with the bike on that ticket item, there was no way I was going to be able to do that. Like, I was making my payments, paying stuff off, but there was no additional to throw around. So now I've got that kind of. And so nothing's set in stone yet, but it's all positive things. I'm super happy. Christo Speed's in the house. Defense Plays is here. Matty Volkswagen's here as well. Pizza's in the house. Nikki, it was over after you woke up. Yeah, I mean, we went for 24 hours and some minutes, so we went all night. We're going to give it a few more moments, guys, before I do the results, because I want everybody to get a chance to get in here and see that. Shout out to Hex. 12-month badge. Bro's been a member on the YouTube channel for 12 months. So anybody you see on YouTube with those diamonds next to their names, or like Mean Cat and Socks, and they got the gold and the bronze badges, that's tells us how long we've been members. So shout out to you guys. Continue to support. Paxton Knowles in the house as well. Farrah Neebs here. Hell yeah, bro. Tetsu's out here. W for Hex, as he's got the diamond next to his name. So Tetsu, W for him. Most wanted, G's most wanted. I'm dusting everyone with the boss. Thanks. You're welcome, bro. Glad you're using it. Soul Destroyer, you're in the panties with me. You might be in the party, but not the panty. I do see that, but we're not doing anything with the party for probably another 15 or 20 minutes till we get the results at. Yeah, dude, there's a certain threshold to where the beard gets a little too long, and I don't like the way it feels. I think it looks a little scraggly and a little rough. I'll never grow out a full beard. I prefer the clean-shaven look. I think it takes about 5 years off of my frame. The beard makes it look like I'm a little heavier than I think I really am, especially on camera. But I'm super analytical and probably a little harder on myself than I need to be. But I'll watch videos and be like, nah, you look like shit. Gotta clean that up. Are we feeling a sub 4 Apex Predator today? Holy fuck. That'd be wild. I don't think... Has anybody done a sub 4? Does Seike have a 359 yet? That's nuts, dude. Maybe. I mean, I'm down to go after it. Again. That'd be cool. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just, after we do the results, I'll just jump in there and go hard. Dude, imagine. That'd be nuts. That'd be nuts. Fuck, man. Loma in the house. Dude, it has been a while. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Alright, so we're almost there. It's 8:32 on my side. We'll wait a couple more minutes. I really want to make sure everybody that wants to view the results live is here for that. Oh, Ymir, if you run Apex Predator and you do it in anything other than the Regera, you're intentionally going slow. The Regera is the Apex car. By, like, not a small margin. Team Emperor in the house. Yeah. We'll see where you guys stacked up. Dude, Aqua, I didn't put a whole ton of it in myself. I think I did, what, 3 runs when I did the 24-hour stream. Got a decent time of a 120. I was like, I'm good. I really don't care for that Audi too much. Mimi's here. Kitsonomimi? Yeah, I always mess that up. What's up? Good to see you. Nova Speed's here. What's up, man? Silver's here as well. Yeah, you guys are all here. Yeah, that's why I waited a little bit, because I knew there was a bunch of people who want to show up, see where they stacked up. Alright, yeah, we're getting real close here, so I'll pull it up. To be honest, who I thought was going to win due to them telling me, you know, that this is a copium they wanted to do, and then who actually won surprised me a lot. So, shout out to the fast guys, who are way faster than me. It has Mimi after it. M-I. You can't just say it's Kitsune no Mimi. Oh, it's all one word. Kitsune no Mimi. I think we just get to call you No Mimi. Like, I like that better. Your name's too long when it's like 45 fucking syllables. I can't say it quickly. Yo, huge T is what we do out here. Alright. Okay, let's dig into it. A5, S5. A5? No, we don't have any of those. So the S5 this week, pretty fast shit. So shout out to the alien that is our man. What is this thing happening here? Okay, that was weird. Orexon with a 110.89. Can you guys see that on stream? Let me zoom in a little bit here. So yeah, Orexon coming in crazy clutch with a 110.89, which is literally 10 seconds faster than me. Unreasonable. 1 full second ahead of Slide QT, which was a 111.86. So Orexon really crushing it this week. That boy is insane. He is super fast. Definite big shout out to him. I can't wait to race his team in the league because that's going to be some spicy shit. Yeah, dude, that is really nuts. Especially for that car. Let me pull up our lap times really quick. I'm not exactly sure what it is for that track. I'm sure that somebody knows it offhand, but I never do. Let me look. Industrial action mixed. Yo, that is legit a brand new record. So that is a 110.91, was previously held by Slide QT, and Orexon grabbed it with a 110.89. So literally got it by 3/100ths of a second. That is a brand new crew record. We will have to update that later on. I wonder if Orexon's got a video for it because we'd like to see that. But regardless, he's trusted. Fast AF. So that is... Yes, dude. I love it. Holy fuck. That's cool to see. Coming in clutch and taking the brand new crew record, which we don't call them world records because it's impossible to know everybody's time out there because there's no good way to compile it. But when you've got kind of the fastest guys all in one central location and we kind of work with each other to keep an updated timesheet, that's as close as we're going to get. So shout out to him. W's to Orexon. That's fucking fire. I'm glad I checked that because I really wasn't sure what it was. So that's dope. All right, the next split of the normal humans, which Sly QT is actually in that group this week, which is kind of funny. So because he's usually the alien time. Sly QT with a 111.86, going to win that one. Nitro behind him by about a second with a 112.62. El Angel with a 113.66, going on podium, getting third place there. Cam 945 with a 113.67, and then Nova Speed with a 114.35. So we've got 3 seconds that splits up that group, but the top guys are... You know, they kind of have their own split because then we all start to group up as our skill set gets a little closer. But the fast guys, they're just in a different world than the rest of us. So shout out to these guys. All of those times are omega fast. Like, if I would have done a 114, I would have been like, yo, world record. Even though it wasn't. So shout out to all of them. We'll move on to the next split of the 15s and 16s. Stale V Ski 9 going to be the winner of our 115 split with a 115.55. Pizza coming to us live from Twitch over there in second place with a 115.63. Lightning FFX3 Omega Late. He submitted his time 10 minutes. It was like 8:10. And I was like, all right, yeah, dude, skinny your teeth. We'll get you in the splits. And then he's like, oh, wait, that was my slower time. I've got a faster one. I was like, what the fuck is this? And then his faster time didn't have his name. I was like, dude, I'm not doing this. Like, you got to send it. And so he sent it again with his full name. So we got him in here. He's in third place, but he's late AF to showing up. So we flame this. Boo this man. Boo's in the chats. L for late as fuck. L's in the chat. That's what I want to see. L's in the chat for Lightning. Even though he's in third place. Meancat 97 in fourth, won the 115.74. Johnny Yuko 116.10 coming right behind Meancat. Felipe Oliveira 22, hailing from YouTube. Felipe's always over there. 116.21, and then Birdfella 372 with a 116.22. These guys 1/100th of a second. They were touching butts coming across the line. Tijas 116.34. Malay Neo 116.44. Alex Racer 6, 116.57. Going to be rounding out that split. I combined the 15s and the 16s because there was only 3 15s. So I guess I could have given them their own podium because they were podium anyway. And then our 16 podium would have been Johnny Yuko, Felipe Oliveira, and Birdfella. But regardless, it's all good. You guys know the game. We're just here to go as fast as we can and see who we shake up against. All right, we move on. The 117 split. Hakasuka with a 1 and done? Bro, that's so fast for 1 and done. This man is cracked. 1 and done. What the fuck? I don't believe it. That was the one, and he did one more, and he was done there. That's insane. 117-16, going to be the winner there. Ricardo Patrice with a steering wheel. 117-23. 2JZ Nitro with a 117-26. Midnight Blur in 4th with a 117.32. So these 3 guys are going to be our podium. They are separated by 1/10 of a second, the 3 of them there. So 17 split very close. After Midnight Blur in 4th, we got Afterglow with a 117.63. Treyway 96 with a 117.78. K the Unforgiven 117.84. I believe that's a new name. I don't really recall that one. It's relatively new if it's not the first week. So shout out to that guy for being a participant. And if you guys have friends that drop in here and participate, let me know. Orexon dropped the video in Discord. Cool. We're going to have him upload that to the lap times because that is the current crew record. And then Chimivoski with a 117.95. We don't always get the auto labels. So if we messed it up and didn't put it on there, that's on me. But there's a lot of data entry, and so sometimes it doesn't always make it. And honestly, it's kind of split. Like most, everybody is. It used to be like the fast guys were manual, the auto guys were kind of behind them, and now it's kind of like just all over the place. You can be fast with auto. Oh, Sean's out here. No, he's new. That's the Emperor team lead. Oh, whoa. Okay, team lead. I know how that goes. Siwoo is our team lead. All right. We move on to the next split. Tarmac 104. That's a relatively new name. 118-16. Coming in first on that split of the 18s. King Jan 10. 118-20. 4 100ths. They're right behind each other. John WRX 69. Totally moving up the splits this week. John usually is kind of towards the mid tier, and this is fast. That's like 2 seconds faster than me. So shout out to John for coming up this week. 118-38. Guys, John has done every single Copium that we have ever run ever across 2 separate games. So we went Need for Speed, we went to Motorfest, we've come back, we've been doing it for over a year. So John is currently the longest running streak of participating every week. Tommy G14 coming in 4th with a 118.40. Judy Racing 118.45, very, very close here. These guys were 2 100ths of a second behind each other. After Judy Racing is Furious FRZX with a 118.63. And Miss Mooney coming in with a 118.66. Guys, shout out to Mooney. If you don't know her, she streams on Twitch, and she's a member of the the Discord and stuff. She plays Burnout and a lot of the other racing games. So if you're always looking for somebody to watch, maybe give her a look. She's pretty cool. She likes the same games I do, so I got to give her a shout out. All right, Trinidad Kids 9 is going to win the 19 split with a 119.02. CC Big Mitchum 79 with a 119.11. Sox coming in 3rd with a 119.19. That is our podium right there. 2/10 of a second is going to separate those guys. Nicely spread out, but still very close racing. Baker 38 with a 119.21. Going to come in 4th. Silver Kid in 5th, right behind him with a 119.41. It's Silv with a 119.59. Sub-Zero FB 119.89, and then Cloud AT with a 119.90. Not thanks no thanks ho with a 119.99, scraping into the 19s as close as you can get. That is going to be our 19 split. Pretty close racing between these guys. There was about 8 of them there. We move on to the 20 split. Mars 69.98 going to be winning the 20s with a 120, 32. Myself right behind Mar with a 120.55. Tony Toes. What a name. Tony Toes with a 120.65, and Jaws Queens with a 120.89. Guys, shout out to Mar. Every week we do Copium. He does a $20 PayPal donation, so he's keeping it going, keeping it real, and helps support it. So I really appreciate that. And if you guys participate in Copium and you want to put into what you're getting out, donations are always accepted. And if you want to buy off a Copium one week and you'd like to pay a little extra and kind of get the car and track of your choice, unless it's Omega Cringe, we can probably work together on that. So I can be bribed. But shout out to Mar for winning that, and myself in second. Then Tony Totos. I fucking love that name. What a name. All right, we move on to the 121 split. Herring Benoit. That's got to be a new name. 121.01. Going to win the 121 split. Nahindra Boy, 121.02. These guys were 1/100th of a second apart. Super, super close. Dragantron, 95 with a 121.24 in third. Right behind Dragantron is Night Train with a 121.49. Dr. Cuddle, 121.52. L1913 with a 121.65. And then Fanco PK coming in with a 121.92. Going to round out that 21 split. Really a pretty close split for the 21. Shout out to all those guys. And shout out to Big Country for the gifted subs over there. Oh, John, shout out to him. He's saying you can play more now that single player is possible. So he's showing up and being a threat. That's fucking scary. I'm going to have to step up my game if he's going to be practicing. All you guys are practicing now. What the fuck did we just do? Whoa, guys. Shout out to Big Country dropping 10 gifted subs plus the one above it for Loma. That's 11 right now. He has given away 499 gifted subs on Twitch. He's supporting me big time, you guys. Want to see W's in the chat for everybody. There's another 2. What are we doing here? That is insane, guys. Big shout out to Big Country. Thank you so much, brother. That kind of support is few and far between, and it really means a lot to me from a friendship basis. Like he's a good dude. He's got my number. He's a real one. So big thank you to him. All right, we move on down into the 22s. I get distracted. People blessing me over here, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We don't even need results. Let's just say thank you. Like, dude, over 500 is fucking boss as shit, dude. 501 is ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. That's fucking crazy, man. I cannot even comprehend it. Dude, hopefully one day I can get you back one way or another. All right, we move on to the 22 split. Not to be slept on. Wicked Aqua 27 going to win with a 122.25. In second place is Rogue Razor 101 with a 122.44. Brycey Brucey with a 122.57. The man learned how to launch. He got on podium. Shout out to Bruce. Let's go. Prototyper 72. I think that's a name. New one. Welcome to Copium. 122.60. Lexar Cooperix with a 122.73. Guys, shout out to Lexar. He does all my thumbnails, and he's always on deck when I need him. Like, I'll send him something, and then he gets it done real quick so I can put it in the video. So big thanks to him. The Warden 04, 122.87, right behind Lex. Living with Aliens, 122.93. Gonna round out that split. Shout out to those guys. That was really pretty close between all of them. But Wicked Aqua Razor and Bryce Bruce out here making it go. Really appreciate all those guys going hard. We're gonna fuck this one. Wooskashu. Woosku? Wooskahu. Wooskahu. 123.28 gonna be our winner. Dirty Bass Dad with a 123.46. And X-Gall with a 123.68. Shout out to our podium there. They were going pretty well. Optic NRG with a 123.69. Nice. 1/100th off podium. Very, very close there. And then Theraneeb with a 123.88. No, it's not Wushu. It could be Wushu. It's not Wushu. Get out of here, Tetsu. Not Wushu. It's too easy. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow. All right, we move on to the next one. The 24 split. Hobo Shoes 101. 124.43. Going to be our winner there. Yosef Mu. Ios Ifmu. Los Ifmu with a 124.49. Nikki B with a 124.69. Nice. Second nice time of the evening. Nezumi PT with an automatic. 124.74. Artismo 125.03. Matty Volkswagen, one and done. Saw him over on the YouTube. 125.28. And Smit 89 Urus. 89 Russ? Whatever. Smith. 89 RS. With a 125, 89. Going to be running that out. I'm pretty sure that's a new name. Maybe Maddie's a new name too. We got a lot of new names this week. I got a shout out to all you guys. If you are new to Copium, welcome. It's a great vibe, and I'm happy to have you guys along for the ride. All right, we move on to the 26, 27, and 28s here. 29s. Size 1994 with a 126.34. Going to be our winner there. Nil Kappa, shout out by the way, 127.34, doesn't always run Copium with us, so it's great to see him there. I think I pigeonholed him into it because he was helping me on my 24-hour stream. Young Lee, put it in the cards, one and done, on podium, got third place. He always tries to get last, that is not the case, dude is on podium. Shout out to Young Lee. Guys, if you ever see me wearing a cornnutCrew shirt or like a Debuster shirt or literally any shirt that is probably getting worn on stream, 99 out of 100, it's a shirt that he has made for me that he's put my logos on and sent to me. So Forever Young is my dude. He's a gem. He's a great guy. Really helps out a lot. So it's like Big Country with the gifted subs, Ernie's with gifted donations and stuff. A bunch of you other guys doing different things. Like everybody kind of contributes in their own way. Nil Kappa with the builds, the other guys with the tunes, Cooper's with the thumbnails. Forever Young is my merch man. So want to give a big shout out to him. OB 1074 right behind Forever Young with a 129.08. The real Bull Shark, not that fake one, with a 129.38. Gonna round out that split. And our last split of the evening is right here. We got Los Plantanos, that's bananas, with 130.33, going to be our winner. Soul Destroyer with a 130.35, 2/100 separates those two boys. Class 70 in third place, chasing Soul Destroyer with a 130.95. Joel Ma 20, 132.01, that's got to be a new name. Gamma MDXGC, Auto 1 and Done, 134.59. Trash Can Rich Ome, 137.32. Doug 666 Green, currently tied with John WRX because Doug has also run every single Copium I have ever put into the works. So shout out to Doug. That is over a year of Copium series, so I really appreciate these guys. We are actually working on some shirts for both of them that they've participated in every single Copium, and all they got was a cool shirt. All right. Annie Kalai? Anikalai. We're running with that. 144.60. Going to round out the splits. Honestly, not bad when it's all said and done. I ran a 120, and I was 10 seconds off of the leader, and I was mid-pack. And Anikalai was, another 20 seconds off of me, and so like the gap between me and first place and the gap between them and where I'm at, it's not that far of a gulf. It's pretty good, really. So honestly, pretty fast times this week, you guys, everybody. Really proud of all of you that participate. I love that we can do single playlist now. I think that's wonderful. All right, now we get into the legends, the crazy stuff, the guys that are doing it a little different than the rest of us. The Reversium Challenge, Sub-Zero coming in clutch with a 327.16, and then Trash Can Rich with a 339.10. So honestly, for driving reverse, that's pretty close racing. But Sub-Zero is going to win that one. Trash Can Rich in second. Only two guys ran it backwards this week. All good. But there's one really important thing we need to see. We've got a time here from Miku Blade. Does anybody want to guess? He's the one that's notorious for doing the longest Copiums. 420.69 would be lucky. Dartismo, 2 days. No, we know the servers are shut down. Yeah, if you know, you can't do it. But if you have a guess on how long our man ran for the longest Copium we've seen, put it in chat. Let's see if we get some good guesses in there. See if... Because it's... Artismo, 6 hours. Loma, 12 hours. Defense Plays, 3 hours. Okay. There's some guesses. Nitro, 45 minutes. Hour and a half, says Matty Volkswagen. Pizza says 9 hours. Mario says 4. Artismo's actually the closest. Miku Blade, 6 hours, 6 minutes, and 6 seconds. That dude went and started, like, the director's cut of Batman vs. Superman and then came back later. Like, that's wild. Fucking legend is what we have here. That's, like... At this point, I want to add up, like, what the power for the TV, the PC, the monitors... Like, how much did that cost him to run? Because now we're adding up, like, what's the watt-hour calculation on that? Somebody figure that out for me. So, this yo, Wikinaco, yeah, he went and watched Avengers Endgame. Like, that's... Credits were rolling, he's like, yeah, I'm about done with Copium, I suppose. So, shout out to Miku Blade. That shit's wild. Alright, this week we had 29 PC players, 41 PS5, 14 on the Xbox, for a total of 84. That's a good week, you guys. You bless me. That's a good freaking week. I'm super thank you to all you guys. It was good stuff. Furious, I've seen you put that in there twice. Did we have you in here wrong? Did we mess it up? What did you submit? Let me see what we got. I feel like we got you. Oh no, we had you at a 118.63. So you would have been right in there. You would have been mid-pack of the 17s. It's all good. Could have been on us. Could have been on you guys. It's all right. We'll figure it out. So, because I actually put some thought into it before I went live with you guys, I actually know what we're doing next week. You sent an email? You sent an email? Hold on a second here. I got results flowing in here. Yeah, it was, I had a guy that just sent me a text message. We were doing some mathematics on that. Big Country is all in right now for my channel, like $3,000 to support. Ooh! When did you send that to me? Bro, you sent that to me at like 8:52. Nah, Furious, we're not updating your shit. You're too late. You're too fucking late, bro. Yeah, they closed it 50 minutes ago. You're behind the times, behind the ball. Yeah, too late, too late. Yeah, no, I did. I actually put some time into it. All right. Put some time into it. Let me show you what we're doing. I don't know the build just yet. I guess I'll work on the build while we're on stream, right? Oh, hang on. I already have that car and it's tuned for bullshit, so we can go grab it. We are running the Fox body. But it's not S-Class. It's gonna be good shit. It's gonna be good stuff. Good stuff. Let me throw a cheese build on here because we're gonna need it. No, he did. He literally beat your best time by 3/100ths of a second slide. Like, you have a 91 according to the record sheet. and he did an 89. Like, it was perfect. Just enough to go grab it. Next week, do a truck. Alright, so I've already decided on the Fox body because we already picked out the track and stuff. Big Country after that, I'll put you down. Truck, Copium. The C10. Okay, we'll do it, dude. Terrible, terrible. Truck sucks, but we'll do it. We'll do it. If that's what you want, I got you 6. Oh, you have a sub 10 in the Dark Horse. You just didn't post it. Well, until it's posted, Rexon's currently got the timey time, right? All's fun in love and war. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, so how much was I able to get? 403 out of that? I feel like I could go watch my video on this car and probably just get it knocked out. You wanted to keep the 180 alive? Savage indeed, man. The 180 is not living in the game or in our hearts. Let me just go check my own fucking build really quick. It's gonna save me some time here for you guys. Alright, YouTube. My channel. Fox Body. Hold on. Checking my work here. Oh! 391, 567? Oh, so I get more torque out of that other engine. Okay. Huh. Let me build this one out really quick. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's how you know my videos are legit. I go watch my own shit. If I don't take podium, we're betting a haircut on this? Yeah, podium and top split or just podium in general? Because I'm totally down to just, you know, send it. A haircut? What kind of haircut? What kind of haircut are we talking, dude? Sides off only? Yo, what? Fuck. Is that really what we want to put on it? I don't think that's what we want to put on it. Mohawk gone? High and tight? What do you mean high and tight? Is there any way to make that just sit? Okay, that literally makes it worse. I'm trying to get it down off that 130. I needed that to say 129. See if we can scuff a little bit off that. Okay, let's go down one here. Go up one there. It's legit. I think I've already done it. Yeah. If we go 2 here. No. It's funny. It's like I already... I really want that to be a thing. What do I need to do to make that a thing? Oh my god. So straight up, you're talking like bringing it super tight and just have a mohawk? Bro. I've already got it built out, Siwoo. I've already got it built out. So look. It's just got less torque though, bro. I don't think that's a good trade. Like, better to trade a little bit of horsepower and have that extra 70 foot-pounds of torque. That's what I think. That's what I think, dude. Oh, dude. Any day, man. It's all good, you guys. It's all good. I think 391 is the highest we can get. So we're trading, like... What are we trading? I don't think the V8's better. Listen to the woo. Well, we'll have to test it this week. I'll give both options. Get a nice clutch with it. Alright. Well, you've got time on the C10. You got time. And you can run them by yourself. So, like, just do a couple of every day. Just do, like, 3. No, we don't flip a coin for the engine. We find out which one's fastest, because with Copium, you can run any build you want. You don't have to use mine. So we'll try them both out and see what's up. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we put in the results whatever the name is on the screen, not who submits it. Because we have people that... What is this, little fruit fly? What the fuck was that? We have people that submit like multiple times for people and stuff. So we just go by what's there. And then there's no confusion. So it's whatever's there. It's B class, so we'll see. Like, I'm not saying that drifters won't like slay, because they do, but it's not like, it's not over. Okay, so country. I'm in And I'll just delete people's times to make sure I'm in. So we're good. But like, what do I stand to gain from this? Like, so Copium starts from right now through next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Time. So like literally 1 week minus 1 hour from right now. So if you take an hour and 10 minutes off of what time it is right now, that's when it ends next Tuesday. No, fair is fair. Yeah, fair is fair. I'm trying to see like where the fair is. It's like, hey, by the way, you get on podium or like shave your head. Hold on. Like, how did we get there? Like, if you get on podium, you get to not shave your head. Like that, I'm failing to see the boon. New look, new bike, new beginnings. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, Big Country. If I have, because you know that I will not wait a day longer than I have to go get that bike. Like, I'll be out there during the workday driving my truck to New Mexico, fucking putting shit in my laptop for work. If I have that bike in my possession before next week, Tuesday, and I don't get podium, I'll shave my head. I'll do the full mohawk thing. The sides will be as tight as my beard is now. I'm not gonna go full razor, but I'll get it tight. But only if I've got the bike in my possession. Otherwise, it's not a new beginning. So the race, you guys, is Inner City Circuit. It's the first race in B class. It is a track that I really like and we've never used for Copium. So it's going to be what we're running this week. Fuck, dude. King the Savage was hotted. That's quite a bet, Country. The only reason, like, I'll be little uncomfortable in my own skin with that particular haircut, but I'll have a sweet ass bike if I do end up having that haircut. So it's like I can make it work, right? Like, I'll be cool with it, like, because I'll be able to go out in the garage and look at something and be like, oh yeah, it's all worth it. Yeah. B-class Chevy builds. There's not that many. This thing actually turns pretty good. Bad corner. Yeah, the single player starts are really, really nice. Oh, good. Fox Body actually takes that jump like we want it to. Man, this little thing cooks, dude. Alright, a little rowdy there, but not terrible. Alright guys, for those of you that are watching, you micro drift into the wall ride here, and that's going to be your fastest way around that corner. That wall ride is like the move. Alright. No. Don't, like, if you've got a good build that you're happy with, that's cool. Because I'll get to it when I get to, the S15 for $1 billion builds. And unless it's completely fully optimized, I'd probably have some tweaks I would want to do to it. And if it is already fully optimized and you send it to me, then I've got to remember to give you a shout out when I do the video, because if I don't, then I'm scummy. That's why I never go look in my, like, if you post anything in public, drift builds, public whatever, that's for the public. I have my own separate, like, hidden part of the Discord where it's my lab and I work on stuff and develop stuff, and I never go see what the public's working on, because more often than not, there's some cringe shit that gets posted in there. And so I just do my own thing, and that way I know that it's been built to the fullest it can, and I test every engine and stuff, and it's the safest way for me to get the results that need to be gotten for the channel without having to worry about, like, well, who posted this, who did that, who do I got to give credit for this, because it's happened before. In the very early days, there was a guy that just swore up and down that I stole his build. And it was like, dude, you had the Sentry in your car, and we used a single turbo. There's a big difference between how we got there. Like, part for part, same for same, stolen build. Same car, same engine, but you do Sentry, I do single turbo, not the same build. But all that being the case, I would really refrain from... It's not that I don't want the help, it's that I don't want to ever be in a position where if I make a mistake and I forget to give you credit, that it puts you and I's relationship on the back foot. Because I would feel terrible. I would feel really bad if somebody was like, yo, remember I sent you that 2 months ago and now you're finally getting to it and you didn't even give me a shout out? Like, what kind of person are you? I'm like, dude, my bad. Like, I do a lot of shit every single day and talk to a lot of people for a lot of things. If you guys saw my email with the amount of builds that people send me thinking that I'm militia gaming, like, oh, hey, can you showcase my build on the channel? I'm like, no. I'm like, with respect, it's not that I don't think your build's good. It's that I'm not going to test it because I have my own process for that. And I validate all my own stuff. And I don't even really second guess with that stuff because it just keeps me clean and clear. Militia takes something off a spreadsheet, it comes completely, he's like, oh no, I got it from viewer submission in my spreadsheet. And it's like, yeah, you do realize they ripped it off of my YouTube channel, right? Like, I've had that posted for 3 months, you remember that? Yeah, you see that? Oh, I can't go and validate every other content creator's channels to see who's doing what. I'm like, no you can't. But at the same time, it's like, maybe you might check my channel. Maybe. No, for me to be enemies with somebody, I would have to, like, actually... no, like, I dislike how he approaches things, how he runs his business, and I have a personal disagreement with him on how he handles some stuff. And it's not the first time, but it's whatever. It's how things go. That's the world. But no, I don't care for him very much. But he hustles. He's got a very successful YouTube channel. Makes content that people watch. Cool. And I know that a lot of my fan base, you guys, also like to watch Trigger. And so I'm not going to sit here and slam the guy and drag him through the mud. We just have a different scene of how we do things. So that is up to interpretation. The better horsepower is going to be a little bit more for redline tech. The better torque is going to help you out of the corner. It really depends. I need to test both engines and see. I'm not sure which one's going to be better. Yep, Copium Vox Body on Escape the City. It is the first track, which is Inner City Circuit. That's what we're doing this week, guys. Now, see, in general doesn't work because some cars have a higher red line than others, and sometimes that red line is important for proper red line tech. To just say horsepower is better than torque is really not that's not a statement I would make. And to say that torque is more important than horsepower is not a statement I would make. There's got to be a balance. Like if one engine has maybe 10 more horsepower than this other engine, but the other engine that has 10 less horsepower has got like 70 or 80 foot-pounds of torque more, that's when I would give a very serious look at both engines to see what is actually putting down the results. Imagine showing up in an RSR. Oh, I missed checkpoint. Well, I mean, if something has lower stats in both horsepower and torque, there's really not an advantage to using that for the most part. Every now and then, you'll find something that's got a little less horsepower, a little less torque, but maybe a higher top speed for whatever class, because of the way it's geared out. And a case can be made for that depending on what track you're running it on. But at that point, it's all case by case. Like, don't try not to pigeonhole me into a blanket statement like that, because there'll be so many exceptions to it that it might be right for one car but then wrong for 15 others. And then, like, it's not really something I would want to go on record and saying, like, hey, that's how it works. Alright, so why did that guy that was winning in the RSR leave that playlist to just get in the RSR again and run it? Like, I don't understand what we're doing here. Zeke, what's up, buddy? Would be like a 1 to 2 ratio? No, 1 to 2. No, it's like, in some cases, it's 1 to 1. It depends on the car, it depends on the class, it depends on what the purpose is for the build. Oh, we drifted there, dude, instead of micro drifted. Kind of ruined everything, bro. Oh my god. We were actually on a decent run from lap 1 and then threw it away there, dudes. Super unlucky. Fuck. Alright, so sub 2 is going to be the fast time around this track for sure. Zeke, I was missing your sweet little voice. No, engines don't have anything to do with the turning radius of the car at all. I could see maybe like gear selection, how the power's getting putting down. Like one engine that's more torquey than another might kick out a little easier, but that would be the only thing that would really change. So yeah, I guess you could say certain engines will make it handle a little different, but I guess it would be like how it kind of initiates a drift. Joel Ma 20, what's up, dude?
Hi guys.
Hello. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fine, man. Sorry, I think I hit someone in a previous race. Didn't mean to.
Oh, dude, that's just how it goes, man. Not a thing. Birdfellow, what's up, man? Good to see you. No, I'm literally just pale. But, yeah, it could be because of the lights, maybe. I'm not sure. Dude, I'm trying this one. We're going to keep the elite bottle and we'll go down on the clutch. Okay. That one. We got an extra point there. Okay. Can we go up on the clutch one? No. Fuck it. We go all the way down then. Interesting. Fuck! Damn it. I always leave the server. Hey, Big Country, thank you so much, dude, for the freaking support, always. Guys, W's in the chat for Big Country. 501 gifted subs since he's been hanging out with us, man. That's a huge deal. Zeke, I'm not sick, you fucker. Like, that's borderline rude. Like, how are you going to go pop into somebody's stream and be like, yo, dog, hey, man, you all right? You feeling okay? You look kind of pale. You look a little sick. Or go nail somebody like, bro, you look tired. Like, fuck you. Hey, bro, are you ill, dude? I'm going to turn on this fan. It's hot in here. All right, we're back. Send it, Sean. It's going good. No, dude. Don't got the bike yet, bro. I need some pushing and shoving to kind of move around on the Kawasaki side of things. I either need them to say that they're going to pay it out, or I need to go and file an insurance claim and put it on my own insurance. Because right now, I spoke with another lender today, and my debt to income is a little out of whack because they don't take, not that I make a lot, but they won't take any of my YouTube, Twitch, Patreon. Like, they won't take any of that income, which, all things considered, is like maybe an extra $10,000 a year. But it's fucking $10,000 a year. You know, over the course of a month, it's like $700, but over the course of a year, it adds up. But they won't let me use that. And because I'm a contractor, they only want to see like what I did last year for my 1099. And I did a really good job with my taxes last year. So I was able to claim a lot of expenses. so I don't have to pay as much tax. But it's kicking me in the nuts right now because they're like, well, you made this much, but your expenses were this much, so your claimed income is this. So, like, honestly, your debt to income ratio, like, how much money we can lend you versus, like, debt-wise versus how much you make is out of balance. Like, we really can't lend on top of the motorcycle that you currently have a loan on. And I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, so it's kind of like, do a really good job with my taxes and get everything claimed like I needed to and get the most, you know, like, or because I don't pay in, like, a lot of you guys are W-2, so you'll pay tax out of every single paycheck. But for me, I'm 1099 because I'm a contractor, and so I'm supposed to make advanced payments on what I owe, like, quarterly. Basically, like, if I get paid $1,000, I need to keep 300 of that in a separate account so I can pay the tax man. We got room for one more slot on server. But so, that being the case, by the way, Joel, you're hot micing, so if you want to mute yourself while you're having side conversation, that'd be dope, dude.
Sorry, I'm trying to... No?
We got room for one more. And
yeah, I was trying to watch the stream, but I have the Discord audio.
Okay, yeah. So just pick one side or the other. Like, you'll hear everything I say if you mute the stream.
I feel ready.
Yeah, but we got one room for one more. So I'll wait because I'm sure that somebody wants to play. Peter Parker. Basically, you just need to be my friend, and then when you're in the game, if you click on play and then you click in the right thumbstick, there's player search. You would search for AlexCornnut. You would send me a friend request. I would accept the friend request, and then you would join just like that. Or press the touchpad or the back button, and then you go find your friend here, and whoever it is, and then you like highlight their name, and then you like join party. Is what you do. So, yeah, Sean, like, it's coming. It's just, I gotta move some things around. And I've got a friend of mine that was literally like, yo, I'll loan you 7 Gs. Like, I'll loan you half of what the bike's going for. You've already got a little bit there. You just gotta come up with the rest. Which is perfect. That's great. But I really wanted, like, if he was gonna loan me half of it, I wanted the bank to come up with the other half, so that way when my current fire bike pays out, because I've got positive equity, I've already made payments, I had parts on it. I would like to be able to pay off my friend and then just have a small bank note. But it's not like super happening that way. So I still gotta like shuffle some things around and see. But the seller of the bike is being a real one. Like, legit great guy. And he's going through the steps, I would say, to like really make sure that I do get it. And he's agreed to basically be like, yo, I plan on selling it to you, because I tried to put down a deposit for it. I was like, dude, I got $2,000. Let me send you a deposit. We'll just sell it to me when I get the money. Let me settle this with Kawasaki. He's like, it's not about the money, man. I want to sell it to somebody that's got passion. That's you. I don't want to take your money and just sit on it. Because what if somebody comes to me and they offer me $15,000 cash? But what we can do is this. If somebody does come to me, I will slow roll the selling process with them. I'll tell them, hey, I've got a guy. He's already looking to buy it. He's going to come this weekend. If he doesn't get it by this weekend, you can have it next week. And so that'll give me some time to like just throw every iron in the fire and go get a payday loan on my truck and go buy the bike. But for the short term, it seems like things are kind of in a nice holding pattern for me to be able to go get this thing. But yeah, the Copium car is the Fox body in B class, and the race that we are running is Inner City Circuit, which is the Escape the City playlist. I mean, you basically highlight my name and then send friend request. If you're trying to highlight my name and it doesn't come up with the information, you probably need to restart your PlayStation. My particular account with EA is kind of like the hardest to deal with because I have got so many friends on my friends list. Yeah, the B-Class Fox Body's pretty good. Bamble Snake, good to see you, buddy. Series S? Okay, well, just so restart your Xbox. Not close the application, but like power off, restart Xbox. We got up on the curve there, that's my bad. Oh my god, how did we not die there? That was crazy, dude. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, you can always submit multiple times. I mean, I would say if you're going to do like a play session or something, maybe not submit your very first time. If you know you're going to better it, you know, in the next couple of races, like, just maybe hold on to what you've got and then send it to me once you've, like, yeah, I'm done for the night. Here's my best time. Because then we can always update it, but if you can do a little bit of self-moderation there. Because I have had people before, it's like, they'll send me the very first time they ever do, and then they'll better it by 3 seconds, then they'll better it by 3 seconds, then they'll better it by 2 seconds, and then they'll better it by a couple of tenths, and then they'll beat it again. And by the end of the week, they send it to me 20 times. I'm like, dude, you know, we probably could have skipped the first 15. Because I don't keep track of your improvement. I only keep track of your end result. Subaru STI B-Class good? I don't know. Oh yeah, I will probably pop onto the crew and check out the new island a little bit. But bro, I played the crew during my 24-hour stream. Grand Racing is fucking stale. And that's all there is for PvP, man, so I just lose my heart. My heart is gone for that game. Unless they shake some shit up, I'm really not interested. But yeah, I'll probably play a little bit. Ernie, what's up, dude? What's good, Papegas? Oh, that's funny. Zilla, what were you driving to get destroyed by an STI? Because there might be a cheese one that does like 130, which will have some horsepower, and because it's all-wheel drive, it probably launches okay. but there's definitely nothing like crazy meta. As far as Splash goes, he really wasn't very happy with me, because I kind of turned over the Crew Motorfest content to him, and then he was running like Copium protest by like running the Copium series in Motorfest while I was not participating, and so I wasn't really putting my name on that. I was trying to do, you know, Need for Speed stuff, because if I'm gonna host an event or do an event, I want to participate in it. And then there was like, it was like the second or third week we were back in Need for Speed, and they had run a Copium protest, quote unquote, in Motorfest, and we were super stacked that week. I think we had like 100 and something participants. Like, we had a lot, and we were behind getting stuff ready for the stream. So I told the guys, I was like, guys, just don't worry about the motorsport stuff, just worry about the Need for Speed stuff, and I'll figure it out. And so when I went live with just the Need for Speed stuff, he's like, what about, you know, all the people that participated in Motorfest? And I was like, oh, that was bullshit, we were on a run. I was like, dude, we didn't have time, it just didn't happen. And he took that kind of personal, because he was like, his baby was that game, and basically it just kind of turned into a bit of an argument. Like, he felt like I really wasn't supporting him, and I felt like he was kind of not really understanding where I was at. And it was just a fight between friends, but it ended up being, I guess, just like more of a situation than I think it needed to be. And so he left the Discord and doesn't really associate with myself or the cornnutCrew or anything anymore, and it's unfortunate. Like, I hate the fact that what game I play kind of dictates what people I get to hang out with, because that really is how it is. Like, there's a lot of guys that only play Motorfest, and unless I'm playing Motorfest, they don't game with me. And I've got a handful of other people that only played Skull and Bones, and they don't have a clue what I'm doing right now. And it's like, unless I'm playing Skull and Bones, they have no interest in what I'm doing. And so it's kind of tough, because, you know, I'm being pulled a lot of different directions, but at the end of the day, I got to do me, right? So that's kind of what happened. Really, at the end of the day, it was just a bit of a quarrel over really nothing of substance. Mooney, you did really good. Peter Parker, you just sent it? Yeah, Mooney, you did better than me. You did pretty well. Yeah, Neo, that's 100% where I stand. Like, I've got to be true to me and what I want to do. And there's a little bit of, like, wiggle room to that. I mean, to be honest, I would probably play a little bit more variety of games. But I'm social. So the ability for me to hang out with you guys, I like that. And so I'll go and boot up Need for Speed if it means that there's going to be more of you guys in here hanging out and kicking it, which that's cool. But like, if I had the same amount of people watching me kind of no matter what I booted up, I would probably play a whole lot more games. I'd probably be more of a variety streamer. But I really can't get that off right now, so it's like, we don't do that. Kind of similar to my 24-hour stream. I think I played like 9 different games. Had a great time. Mooney, what class? S class? I think the boss has got that one. But yeah, we can try to test it. Do you know what your times are for whatever track? Because we track times. At least a little bit internally right now. Oh, yeah, you can't compare those two things because you can scuff it so hard. As soon as you put off-road suspension and all the shit on there and go crazy, like, you can get a lot of power out of a lot of cars. What car is it? Yeah. You can go try it out. It doesn't have it. Let me tell you what time you need to go grab. Hold on. Uh, 7.2 seconds for quarter mile. And literally the Boss 302 is the same performance that it currently is. So you pretty much need to take the S Plus Boss, put it down into S by doing a little bit different parts, and then see how you do. Bamble Snake, 100%, bro. Motorfest literally had the keys. They've got the car list. They've got the map. They've got a lot of things. If they had just added PvP playlists like we have in this game, like they had in the previous crew game, I probably wouldn't even be back on this, honestly. But doesn't have true crossplay. That sucks. Doesn't have the ability for us to go and time attack stuff or do racing with others unless you have a little party of 4. I can't just go race homies, and so it's not that good. Exile, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. And I don't have it unlocked. Mooney, aren't you on PC? Alright, well, get over your irrational fear, and let me just give you a little script so you can just have everything unlocked. Wouldn't that be nice? Dude, fuck this car. Oh my god, bro. We were on one again, and we lost it to that fucking jump. I need to test that. I wonder if I have to be on the left or the right. Shit. We are running Copium series right now. Dude, the heat is crazy. I respect that, bro. I really do. Let's see what we got here. I think I've got 392 on it. I think the quarter mile is only found in PvP. I don't think there's any quarter mile tracks in free roam. What are you doing, Whooper? Satoros kicked you out of his room, and so you're in here now fucking with me? Oh, I got 391? How the fuck did you get 392? Oh, you've got lesser. Weird. See the monster of an AC unit I have at your house? Sounds like something I'm interested in. I like air conditioning. Mooney, I don't offhand. I can run it really quick. Hold on. I need to build it into S, I guess. Oh, yeah, dude. We're not doing it backwards this week. That's true. Hex makes a valid point. People who openly cheat have their decal in the game, so I think it'll probably be okay. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to do it backwards because of the jump. Alright, Trash Can Rich, I'm with it. Alright, Joel Ma, I'll try it. Well, like your boy, I've got all the billions. No, I don't think we're tracking. I think me and Tetsu are the only ones that really are working on that side of things for a spreadsheet for the drag times. Because we were just doing it internally. Because we were just finding out the meta and then leaving it alone. Because honestly, it's kind of like nobody gives a shit. Like once the meta is established, nobody's gonna go drag race. But Mooney, if you want to go hit up Tetsu, he might be able to tell you what's up. Fucked it up by riding the wall like a champion. Oh, hell yeah, that fucking slayed. 157 so much faster. And we've got room for improvement. Who is hot mic? Hey Joel, you might go into the Discord settings and just turn up your mic threshold a little bit so your mic's not chirping unless you're talking. Just a little bit. Nitro, we'll see you later, buddy. Hey, thanks for coming and hanging out. You know it, dude. Alright, let's see what the fuck is that, dude? That is not an air conditioner for a house. That's huge. It looks used. Is that like, is it new, or you just were just out by your house? You're like, man, that's a big fucking AC. I should hit up AC. Is that what? Is that? Yeah, according to that's the air conditioner unit next to the trash can. No game audio on stream again? Dude, I'm notorious for that shit. Shouldn't be. We should be good. I might have turned it down in the audio settings. There we go. Yeah. No, that's just it, Zilla. If you bring up your top speed from 129 to 130, or from 130 to 131, it'll bop you right out of the class. Not really playing a lot of these. I haven't played Assassin's Creed since they abandoned their original plan. The OG, when the first game was released, they were doing a trilogy. It was going to be an open and closed book in 3 games. But then after the second game, they're like, so we can print money. And it's been Assassin's Creed ever since. I have yet to have that story finished, and I'm pissed. Tying the knot soon. Any advice? Yeah. Mental positioning. It is not you versus her ever. You are always on the same team, even if you have a disagreement, because it's you and her versus the world. And the world is going to try to tear you apart and turn you against each other, because that's what the world fucking does. So lock arms and walk together and learn how to communicate and learn how to listen. Maybe not always the words that are being said, but the emotion behind why those words are coming where they're coming from. It's tough. And that's the move. Yeah, ignore the outside noise. For sure. Oh yeah, basically like turn off fucking Facebook. Like get married and get off social media. It'll be great. Oh, and don't spend a fucking ton of money on your wedding. Like, you do not want to start out a marriage in debt. It's like financial stress is probably the worst stress that you can have in your life, other than the stress of a loved one being sick. So don't go and spend a fucking ton of money on a wedding that a bunch of people you talk to maybe once or twice in your life, so that way your parents can invite their friends, so because their little boy's getting married or whatever fucking bullshit you want, so a bunch of other people can get drunk on your tab, so you can carry all of this debt for the first however many fucking years it's going to take you to pay it off, and literally grenade your entire marriage with a ton of stress financially. Don't do it. If come wedding day, you can't be totally financially solvent on what you're spending, you can't afford your wedding. Like, why are you getting married? What is the reasoning? Depends on what your beliefs are, but honestly, it should be between a covenant, you, your wife, and God. Cool. How many people need to be there? Well, by law, the pastor and a witness. Okay, so now we've got you, your wife, God, pastor, and witness. Why the fuck are we spending tens of twenties of thousands of dollars on a bunch of bullshit so a bunch of people you don't talk to ever can come and hang out? That's the dumbest shit. And society will tell you that's what you're supposed to do. And don't go spend a fucking ton of money on the ring unless you've got a ton of money to blow. Because that ring, it's what it symbolizes, not what it's worth. And if she doesn't agree, like if she's like, no, it's got to be this expensive, it's got to be 20% of your net worth or whatever the fuck number they're coming up with these days, she's not in it for the right reasons. Just my opinion. Doesn't mean it's right. But I'd put a fucking $10 stainless steel ring on my finger because it doesn't matter what the ring costs. It matters what that ring means to me, to my wife, and to anybody else that might be looking at me and wondering what's going on in my life. So there you go. Case in point, because I do practice what I preach, my wife and I got married at our house. Had the pastor, had a bunch of our friends come over, and we were smoking and drinking, and we had a great, basically, wedding reception, whatever, at our house. And you know what it cost me to get married? The paperwork. Bunch of friends bought food. It was a big-ass barbecue. And there were people that had just got married the month prior, had a big wedding, and they were like, you know, this is awesome. I wish we would have done this. Because you know who came to my house? Only my close friends. Because there was a bunch of people that I didn't know that I didn't want to come to my house. And it was lit. Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be a lot of people that fundamentally disagree with everything I just said. But why are you getting married, actually? Is it because you want to gloat to all your friends that you put a ring on a finger? Aren't you special? Gloat in 15 or 20 years when you've been together that long and you're like, yeah, we got married in a basement, but we're still together. What do you have? Oh, you paid $100,000 for a wedding and it didn't even last 6 months? Way to go, dude. Send It Sean knows the game. Rings are tattooed. That's lit. I get that completely. Yeah, 11 years, Ernie. I wasn't even fucking nothing, dude. Spend it on a party. Yeah, dude. Honeymoon's legit. Like, spend it on yourselves. And, dude, the best honeymoons are the ones when you don't fucking tell the people where you're going that it's your honeymoon. Dinner places, tell them it's your honeymoon. Hotel, don't mention a thing because they'll charge you more money. Like, anything that's associated with wedding or honeymoon gets this tax. Gets this incredible markup for no fucking reason. Yeah. The love tax, Obi Trice knows. See, Ernie, I'm on the other side of that completely. I think it's better if you don't live together at all until you're married, if you can avoid it. Some of the people that have lived together the longest and have had the most successful marriages out of the people that I know, they did not live together until they were married. They were comfortable with each other. They had spent time at each other's homes. But the marriage proposition of, like, we are now married and we are one, that's when they moved in together. And it was very special. And it created a dynamic that was very special. I get the idea of, oh, you want to live with them for a year to make sure they're not doing anything that's like super crazy. If you actually love somebody enough to get married, you already know that shit. Or you didn't do a very good enough job getting to know your spouse. Because let's be honest, guys, especially if the girl in your life had a nicer pad than you get involved with somebody, where are we at for that first month of that relationship? We're crashing at her pad, dude. Like, that's how that shit works. It doesn't mean you're living together. You still need your space. She still needs her space. But you can, I mean, I'm not saying, like, don't spend the night with each other. I'm not saying don't spend the weekend at each other's houses. I'm not implying that. I'm old-fashioned, but not that old-fashioned. Don't get me wrong. If you can get that off, dude, shout out to you. I think your marriage will be a lot stronger for it, but it's not the world we live in 2024. Yo! You can miss the finish line right there. Yeah, you can easily make a wedding work for 5K. Especially if you find a church to get married in, and then you have the reception off-site. Because the church, shop around, don't spend a ton of money on a wedding coordinator, don't spend a ton of money on crazy shit. It all depends on what your wife's like, dude. Like, if your girl's gonna be a bridezilla and everything's gotta be right, like the temperature's gotta be 76.4 degrees, and we have to have this many flowers on each rung, and I want 76 pallbearers that are gonna pull and put all the family in each of the different pews, and my bouquet's gotta be this, and I've been dreaming of my wedding since I was a little girl. If you've got that, you're fucked. 5K gets you nowhere. You can't even afford the place. But like I say, if you're getting married because whatever, dude, get married, pastor, witness, which is the best man, bridesmaid, maybe like 2 or 3 friends. Keep it super small and intimate. Go somewhere fucking cool and get married. Like the beach or the forest or whatever you guys are into. Like whatever. Insert cool shit there. And then after that's done, you meet everybody at the reception, and then you guys get introduced as, you know, husband and wife for the first time to this whole crowd of people that hasn't seen you yet, and everybody's fucking pumped, and it's so legit. And then you get to put your $5,000 into one night of an awesome party. And fuck feeding people. Don't do that shit, because there's no amount of catering that you are going to get that anybody's going to remember that is worth the food. Start the reception at like 8 o'clock. Everybody shows up. They've already had dinner. You've got a bar. Everything's cool. You run that shit till like midnight. Have a 4-hour reception of dancing and drinking and chilling. Tell people to leave the kids at home. They're not fucking welcome. We're out here having a hell of a shindig. And then it's a dope-ass party. Everybody will remember it. Buy a bunch of disposable cameras. Put them on every table. Tell everybody to take a ton of pictures. And spend a small fortune at a photo development booth the following week. And get all these cool pictures developed that other people took of your party. Loso Gaming, what's up, man? Yeah, so I have no idea regarding, and you know, with respect to your religion, I don't have a fucking clue how that works. So you do whatever's good, bro. Do whatever's good. I'm just saying, this standard of traditionalism that has entered our culture where people want to spend silly amounts of money to impress a bunch of people that they don't like for reasons that they can't articulate, so that way they can have a cool Facebook memory 5 years from now, is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Like, if my daughter was like, Dad, I'm getting married, I'd be like, cool. Obviously, like, not like immediately, because, you know, don't know the guy or whatever, but it's like, and we would like to elope. Sweet. We want to get married in the Taco Bell Chapel in Vegas. Hey, if that's your thing, darling, cool. Are you happy? Yes. Do you love him? Yes. Can you afford what you just articulated to me? Yes, we can. I'm with it. Because who are you doing it for? You two? It doesn't matter if I think the Taco Bell chapel's a little bit crazy. I'm fucking with it. I'll attend. And obviously that's a very satellite type statement, right? Like, that's a little out in the woods, but... And the reason I have such strong opinions that I do is my mother was a wedding coordinator, planner, decorator, you name it. Like, she had her own business where she put on weddings for people. And I've seen the very best and the very worst. And I've seen brides that were the easiest to get along with, almost too easy in some cases. And I've seen people that literally got upset because the flowers that she picked out, that she ordered on the day of her wedding, she decided that they weren't the shade that she thought, and she was throwing a bitch fit over it. Like, some people don't deserve to walk this earth with the way that they act, and some people, you'll lay down in front of them so they can cross you instead of having to cross the puddle because they're so nice. Err on the side of niceness as opposed to that insane shit, and you'll get so much further in your life. Oh, it's arranged? Oh, bro, I got nothing for you on that at all. Like, dude. She's going to be omega uncomfortable, probably. You are going to have to work through that. That's going to be tough. But in your culture, you probably don't have the divorce rates and stuff. Dude, that's crazy. I can't relate to that at all, man. Hopefully you guys are able to get to know each other and you guys can become best friends and then passionate lovers within that. I literally wish you the best. That's tough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the game. I know that happens a lot, but not having ever been on that side of the fence, it's like, sounds unheard of to the Western culture, but I totally understand how it works. Nah, dude. That's cringe as shit, getting married at a Metallica concert. Unless you are like both absolute fucking diehard metalheads Metallica fans. Like, the most. And Metallica is fucking in on it, and they are the ones marrying you. Fuck that noise. Going to a Metallica concert for the aftermath. Going to a Metallica concert as part of the honeymoon. But not at the concert. That'd be fucking cringe. Can you imagine? Because I went and saw Metallica. It's big stadium shit. That'd be wild. Nah, I cannot imagine. That'd be... Nope. Not for me. If that's your thing, cool. If you guys are both diehard fans, cool. But both parties would have to be like, there's only one band on this earth, and it is Metallica. This build I put on stream a little earlier. But if you go to the base builds video, B through S+, it's an older video. This build's in there, and it's just fine. That's what I'm using. Cool. Yeah, bro, dude, hold her hand. Take her on a lot of dates. And I would say do not assume sex the day of your marriage. She'll probably respect you more in the long run if you can withhold on that. You got a 11260? What are you talking about, Soul Destroyer? That's not like a number. Because we're like 155. 212? Polak, what's up, buddy? Ernie, I don't disagree with you at all, but that's somebody I would like. If I had a personal friend, I might coach him through that a little bit. But there's a lot of social pressure and financial stability that stuff like that gives. And unless you're ready to walk away from the culture as a whole, and literally like walk away from everything that your parents have built and set up for you over the course of your life, which most people are not prepared to do. It's a lot easier said than done, especially coming from the Western world. Like, I understand 100% what it takes for, I already fucked this up, for something like that to take place. Especially in the East, like, because it literally is, it's like, it's a stain on the religion, it's a stain on the parents, the bride's parents, the friendship, the local commune, like the religious group that you're a part of, like everything. You basically, you take all of that and you go, nah, fuck this, I'm going to do it my way. You better be ready to walk away. Because your support system just fucking rolled, man. Zero with the raid of 1. What's up, buddy? Did you raid yourself? I'm so proud of you. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? That's crazy. Alright. Relaxing. Intense cramming session. Had a stupid ass exam today. Yo. For sure. How'd you do, Polak? You think you did good on the exam? I hope you did well. Dude, we're doing good, man. Making shit go. Playing the game. Loma. My fox body looking fucking slick, dude. Loso, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I mean, I like that we got our races and stuff back. So the overall update, like 7.0, rough. 7.1, really good. Oh man, we lost our 3-bar right there. I had to wait for it to cook so we weren't going to lose it off the corner. That's too bad. If we would have had that, we would have been kind of on one. But it goes to show that we're getting our times in where we need it to be. Oh, fuck. We're done here. Dude, I totally agree. I wish I could just restart the race as well. That would be really nice. We are unable to do that. Yeah, for real. Almost a 180 indeed. Yep. Loma, I'm using the build from the channel. I'm using the 3.8. No, I don't think so. I don't think we need to do the RSR strat right now. We might be looking into that at a later date, but we're good on that. For real, it does. It absolutely does. It gets... The drag races and stuff were cool for a couple of days, but it's like really... It's a racing game. We need to have our racing. The Drift Pro is nice. It's cool. I have not been able to do this single player just yet, so I'm going to get a chance to try this now. Rockstar, thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate you. Oh, we lost it there. Too bad. Oh fuck, I used it too early trying to avoid that. That little one bar was really nice. Oh fuck. No, I think glitch mode is good as it is. It's been that way since the start of the game. I think it's an important feature. It stops you from just bouncing off of walls and being able to boost out of it. It's not fucking burnout. Because it's not a glitch. It's an intentional situation. And I think it's not a bad way to go. Okay, so the 57 I got right now is actually pretty decent. Pretty decent. Yeah. Sub 50. I think 55 is going to be like hauling the fucking mail for me. Try a little bit more. Yeah, it's 10:30. So yeah, I got a little bit of time. But got that work. Well, wait. Tomorrow's a holiday? I guess. Does anybody know, when did Juneteenth become a holiday? Cause like, we gotta Google this. We gotta Google this. Cause apparently that's a holiday tomorrow. 2021? Oh, okay. Cool. I was legit like, man, when was this a thing? Because somebody was saying that tomorrow was a federal holiday. I was like, what the fuck holiday is in the middle of June? Like, obviously I've been out of the game, right? But like, who knew? And I don't know what it's about or anything like that. Like, I'm not trying to talk shit on the holiday. I didn't know we were still adding those to the calendar. Who knew? So we don't want a wall bang there. We got a Tron turn that corner. Ooh, we were cutting there. Oh no! No, we lost our boost. This should turn into a 2.5, 3 barge? 2.5? Fuck. That bounce is hurting us. No! Oh, it's alright. 57's my best. We were still behind that. Alright. Oh! It's when troops walk into Texas to declare slavery was over? Oh, that's tight? Okay. Emancipation Day in Texas. See, I was ignorant to it. That's tight, though. I like that. I'm sure that... Yeah. I'm sure for there are a lot of people, that's a really, really big, important holiday for them. See, for me, like... My mom's side, they're full-blooded Italians. On my dad's side, they're full-blooded French. And so, like... I don't know. I'm an immigrant here. Kind of like a lot of people are. But I'm sure that there are some people in the South that don't like that holiday. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that do like that holiday. That's wild. I bet you that's a kind of probably a hot top. I bet you when they finally added that to the list of holidays, there was probably some individuals that were probably not super happy about that. Some bigoted assholes kind of deal, you know? I can just see it. I can just imagine the insanity. No, I don't speak it. I know some words in Italian because my great-grandfather spoke it, but not like I don't know very much at all. And then as far as French goes, no, because my dad doesn't speak any French. His mom did, but he doesn't. And so, yeah, it's kind of like I was about one generation off, because it's like my dad's parents were like French and Canadian, and my mom's not parents, but her grandparents. They came over through Ellis Island. I've actually got that at where my wife and kids' house. It's like the placard that has a sheet out of the ledger that's on Ellis Island that it shows like my grandfather and his parents that signed up and then him, and it's cool. So it's kind of like we did a little bit of a historical tracker on where our family came from and stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, exactly, Ernie. No worries on my end, homie. Like, I'm not on either side of that fence, and I'm just whatever, dude. Like, I'm glad we got a holiday for that. That seems like a really good thing to have a holiday for. Because you get into, like, some of the Carolinas and Tennessees and stuff like that, and there's people out there that are, like, very free the South, very Confederate flags and their history and stuff, and they're very into it. Then you've got literally the other side of that coin that people are like, well, my great-grandpappy was a slave, and so we want reparations. And I'm like, yo, who pays for that exactly? Like, so my hands are clean on both sides. Like, y'all just figure it out. I want nothing to do with the conversation. It's all love here, friends. Yo, that corner's fucked again. We're not going to get it. Yo. Zilla, that's what I'm talking about, man. No, but Alabama, I can't remember what side of the Confederacy they were on. My history's not that good, especially around the Civil War. But I bet you there's got to be just crazy barbecues and really. I bet you there's some people celebrating that like way more than the 4th of July and other stuff, especially just because of family heritage and lineage and stuff, which is cool. The wrong side. Got it. No habla español. No Portuguese. Polak, you speak Portuguese, don't you? No, you're from Argentina. What's Argentina speak? Is it Portuguese? Yeah, I got good at saying in Spanish, I don't speak Spanish. So that way there would be no question. Like, Argentina speaks Spanish? That's about it? Yeah. We speak Spanish? Okay. Now, forgive my ignorance, but isn't Portuguese and Spanish relatively close in the dialect side of things? Like, I think the pronunciations are a little different, and the way you guys' like sentence structure is formed, but isn't it kind of close? If it's no, that's fine. I'm not trying to sell this one. I'm just, you know, I don't know. I'm an idiot. Ernie, so like on Twitch we've got, yeah, they're kind of close. Don't worry, everything's cool. And then Ernie's over here like, nah, dog, nah, not like barely, homie. like, okay. American English and British English, I'm with it. Okay. Trashcan Ridge, let me know. Yeah, Alabama being the birthplace of the Confederacy. That makes sense. You prefer English? Dude, me too. I wish I spoke more languages. There's only so many hours in the day, and to be fluent in another language, I would need to like. I need to have a reason to know it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to apply myself. And if you don't use it, you lose it. And so, Spanish would probably be my best bet. But I don't know. Yo. Dude, 5 languages fluently is really, really good. We've got to get that corner down a lot better than that. Okay, this run is scuffed. I'm in Kansas. You're on a good track. Yeah. I speak Spanish out of necessity because I've been on vacation and like mission trips and stuff to Mexico a handful of times, and so you end up just needing to learn things so you can communicate at a base level. Like, I like to have mayo on my burgers in addition to other condiments, and so I had to learn that mayonnaise is actually mayonnaise. I don't think that's that big of a stretch. So when I would be like, you guys have any mayo? They're like, what? Mayonnaise, you know, spread, white spread. They're like, no. And then somebody comes over there, they're like, oh, you want the mayonnaise. And they're like, oh, mayonnaise. They bring it to me. I'm like, how is mayonnaise and mayonnaise that far apart? And how is the abbreviation for mayonnaise still not fucking mayo? Like, I don't know. Like, and like, no. Yeah, well, okay, so it needs to be a fucking thing. Like, if anything, I'm going to learn Spanish so I can bring it to the Spanish people. Like, by the way, you guys are all going to start abbreviating shit because that's important. Because we can't be bothered to say I would like mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise. Just mustard, ketchup, and mayo. You know what I'm saying, dude? And mayo is Spanish for the month of May. Alright, fair. Alright, that I will accept that as a reason for why when I wanted, do you have any mayo? They're like, it's what the fuck. Cinco de Mayo. Oh yeah, Cinco de Mayo. That makes sense. It all is clicking. Kind of like we call macaroni and cheese macarones con queso. Yeah. Missed the launch. I mean, that makes sense. Macaroni con queso. But C. What's ketchup and mustard? I was blessed enough to where everywhere I went when I was getting burgers and stuff, they already had it and it was readily available. I bet it's something like ketchup's probably some offshoot of tomato paste. That's my guess. Like it's so Spanish dialect is probably like fucking like sweet tomato paste. Like ketchup, same. Mostaza? Mostaza. Is it Z-A or S-A? Because it would be Mostasa or Mostaza with a Z. Is it long Z or long S? And oh, so ketchup or katsa, which would be ketchup, and so that's mustard. Mostaza that's mustard. Oh, ketchup's the same across all countries. Got it. What's Chucky Arla? Oh no! I'm washed. If I ever come to Ireland, I'll be treated extremely well. I'm not sure if I take that as seriously. I mean, like, if I'm in the sun a lot, I ginger up and I sunburn. I'm fucking Irish. Like, can we get a proper Crown Vic build? No. Oh yeah, we have a lot of fun out here. And there's sometimes we stream and we get nothing done. Stop, lad. I need to get drunk in Dublin for real, for real. I'm trying to think, what is this server? It's time. We're done here. We're done here. We cannot follow this. Oh, and my once per stream plug that we always need to remind everyone. If you are on Twitch and your Twitch account is not linked with your Amazon Prime account, meaning, if there's someone in your home, yourself, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your uncle, whoever, fucking, doesn't matter. Somebody has an Amazon Prime account that you have access to. If you link your Twitch account to that, because Amazon owns Twitch, you get a free subscription every month. And you can give that subscription to the streamer of your choice. And then you don't have to watch ads. On my channel, you get a cool badge. It's a great way to support people, and it costs you literally nothing if you link it up. So that'd be dope. Well, Zilla, dude, thanks for tuning in and hanging out, man. Yo! Nitro, that's funny. Because I know Hex knows that color code. I love that. Yeah. So, good for you guys to hold on to. The GoFundMe is funded, I think. I think it's done. I don't think anybody else put into it since I stopped that stream. I'll go check it right now, but I don't think it's changed. Which is still great, like... Yeah, so we raised $1,800 on the GoFundMe. Which is great. It was super, super tight. Went really, really well. Had a lot of wonderful participation. And that put enough net positive in the pocket to go and be able to maybe make some moves with a financial institution. But God willing, we'll have some information from Kawasaki this weekend. What's cool is the GoFundMe put me a lot closer to being able to potentially own the bike outright without having very much of a balance on it, which is nice. That'll help me be a lot more financially solvent. But the big thing that does is it puts money in my pocket today, so that way I can drive to go get it, because it's not close. It's like 800 miles away. And pay for gas, trip there and back, tags, taxes, all of the stuff that are incidentals that are like above and beyond the cost of the bike. And so it's super, super helpful for that. But you guys, I think that's going to be it for me on the stream side of things. It was cool chilling, kicking it with everybody tonight. What's tomorrow? Juneteenth. I'm not sure what tomorrow's going to bring from a stream side of things, but we'll probably start a little earlier, get stuff going. Roched mi hetrater kishbik. I have no idea what that means. I feel like I just read some shit I shouldn't have. Mean Cat. I talked to Lex. I heard he's coming to California in August. I just so happen to be working on scheduling myself for a period of time in California as well to go hang out with a buddy. So I need to find out when that's happening, and I'm going to try to do everything that I can so that way I can come and kick it with you and Lex for at least a day. There's no way Lexar is coming all the way over from Germany, and I'm not going to go see him, especially if I find my way into the same state during that month. So, we need to get together and figure some stuff out, because that would be wild. It's like fate. Because I always joke about how I want to go see Lex, but, going to Germany is, buku bucks. But because I'm already making plans to go and hang out in California for a week, I'll rent a car and drive across the state if we have to. What city are you in, Mean Cat? Are you in LA? I know that's very broad, but it's LA is pretty big. It's a catch-all for anybody that lives in... Everybody lives in LA. Yeah, oh shit, dude. I think Hex and Forever Young are there. Oh, bro, we're about to have a mini cornnutCrew gathering. There'll be 6 of us. I bet there's 6 or 7 of us out there. If I can get out there, we're going to put something together. It'll be sick. We'll go race go-karts or some shit. Yeah, we have to. We have to now. Yeah, get with me on Discord. We'll figure out the dates. Polark, if we could get that off, bro, I'd love that. Yeah, let's figure that out. That'd be sick as shit. But for now, that's a stream. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out, being a part of it, supporting me. It feels great. I love it. I love you guys. And video tomorrow on the Fox body with a drift build and a grip build, and go run Inner City. Don't go too fast. I need to get podium, otherwise we're going to do full mohawk. Good night.